and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an ultimate whole house clean with me because we were actually getting ready to evacuate for Hurricane Dorian, so I had a lot to clean before we left. Now, I am grateful to say that we barely saw anything from the hurricane. We got lucky and it was just basically like a bad storm here. We did evacuate though, just because we don't want to take our chances. We have tons of trees around our house and all of that, and it's just better to be safe than sorry. But we are praying for all of those that were affected by the hurricane, especially the Bahamas. They took a horrible beating and it's just so sad. So y'all make sure to keep all of them in your prayers as well. Now, if you are new to my channel, then welcome. My name is Amy and I am so glad that you found my channel. I hope that you will subscribe and then say hey in the comments. Let me know where you are from. I love getting to know you guys. And then if you enjoy cleaning videos or any of these types of videos, then make sure to give it a thumbs up. I know it doesn't seem like much, but it does help me out a ton here on my channel. And also, I will be doing this or that questions. I've been doing 3 in the last several cleaning videos. I feel like that's a good number. So I'm going to keep doing that, and I'm going to do this or that questions throughout the video. It'll pop up on the screen, and then you just give me your answer in the comments. It's just a way to interact with you guys, get to know you, and have fun while you're cleaning. And then I also will answer with my answers to the this or that questions in the comments as well. You'll see it's the very first comment. I usually pin it to the top so that way you can look at the comments and then you can check out my answers as well. Now, I'm starting in my master bedroom today. A lot of times I will start here, and I always say this, but usually I will make my bed before I even move out of my room in the mornings. But on the days that I'm filming a cleaning video, I like to save that for the cleaning motivation. So I went ahead and made up my bed. I'm picking up around the room and putting up this laundry that was already folded, and then I'm gonna move into the kitchen. Now here in the kitchen, I'm going to start with picking up all the mess, and Gracie June had been playing with some of her toys up here. So she's going to put those up, and then I'm going to pick up around here and actually start cleaning because I wanted to make sure that our kitchen was nice and clean before we left for evacuation, just because I don't know, I feel like if your kitchen is nice and clean, when you come home, then you just feel a lot more relaxed. And plus, I'm always bringing a ton of stuff back with me, always bringing snack bags and things like that. So I just feel like if the counters are cleared off and clean when we get back home, it makes it a little bit more manageable.
Say something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you.
Now I'm just going to load the rest of these dishes into the dishwasher, and then I went ahead and ran the dishwasher now. I don't usually do that during the day. I usually do it at night so I can unload in the mornings. But because we were going to be gone, I wanted to make sure all the dishes got clean, and I put them up before we left because I don't know if you guys have this issue too, but if we leave our dishes that are clean in the dishwasher, then they will just, the water will condensate on them. And so I wanted to make sure that everything got put up before we actually walked out the door. Plus, I wanted to make sure that they were all clean because there's nothing like a stinky dishwasher.
Like you're untouchable, like you're untouchable. Don't you know? You know you're beautiful, you know you're beautiful. I'll sing until my lungs give out you're beautiful. Going crazy, oh I just want you now. I wanna hold you close, don't wanna take it slow. Oh I just want you now. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh you make me feel right, wanna look at you all night. Wanna put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. until my lungs give out. You're beautiful.
Now, I decided to go ahead and dry these dishes off that I just washed by hand so I could go ahead and put them up. That way I could clean the countertops.
You're beautiful. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night, all night. I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful.
Now, I also wanted to share with you guys this amazing water bottle that I got a few months ago. You may have seen me using it in some of my other videos or on Instagram, but the brand is called Circle, and they actually partnered with me on today's video, and I was so excited to share this with y'all. So the reason that I love this water bottle so much is because it makes me actually want to drink more water. Basically, you just have your water bottle and then your cartridges, and they have over 30 all-natural flavors for you to choose from, which is what is in those cartridges. So you pick your flavor, you put your cartridge in, and then the really cool thing is that once you have it in, you can actually use the little dial on the top to dial it into the amount of flavor that you want. So you can do plain water, or you can go from 1 to 10 with the amount of flavor you're wanting. I absolutely love this feature because when I'm working out, I want plain water, but the rest of the day, I want something flavored, so this keeps me from drinking so much Diet Dr. Pepper or other carbonated drinks, things that are not good for me. So all I have to do is just turn the dial and get the flavor that I want, and the number that I usually put mine on is 7, just so you guys know. And then you can actually use 1 Circle flavor cartridge to get more than 6 water bottles of your favorite drink. Now, I am so excited to tell you guys that you can get your own Circle bottle plus 2 flavor cartridges for just $5 by going to drinkcircle.com/Darley and then use my code Darley at checkout. So that is only $5 and you get a bottle plus 2 cartridges. And I just feel like that is such a great deal for this bottle. I already got my sister-in-law one, and then I went through and used my own code because Chance wanted his own, so I ordered him one, and Kason now wants one. So I think I'm just gonna have to order some for the entire family because they are that good, and we have just become obsessed with these. So if you're interested in getting one of these water bottles for yourself, I also have the link in the description box so it's easy for you to find. Alright, so another thing that I wanted to do before we left to go out of town was clean out our fridge because it was needed. I told you guys in my last video that I really needed to do this, so I figured why not go ahead and do it now. We're going to throw out some food that's old in here, and I'm going to wipe down the shelves, and then I'm going to have Chance kind of help me with this. He's going to take out the trash, make sure that we have an empty trash can for all of it, and then he will also help me throw away the nasty food. For wiping down the shelving in my fridge, I'm just going to use a multi-purpose e-cloth, and then I'm going to use a dry blue towel that we have just to wipe it down afterwards and make sure that it's all dried off before I put everything back in the fridge.
Everything feels wrong and there's no replacing. What we had is gone and it's all too late, and I'm better off, but I can't deal with this aching. The days move so slow, I know I gotta go, but I can't get anyway, 'cause I'm still in love. 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 'Cause I'm still in love. I can't deal with this aching. I can't deal with this aching. I can't deal with this aching. No, I can't. No, I can't. 'Cause I'm still in love.
So as we were cleaning out the fridge, we did end up getting rid of a good bit of things that were going to go bad in a few days anyways. I had some leftover blueberries and strawberries that the kids never completely finished, and a few things of like vegetables that we didn't get to use. We were supposed to cook and didn't get to use it this past weekend. So now we are ended up throwing those away, and I hate that. Like, do you guys ever do that? Like, that's one of the things I'm the worst about, is using up all the produce that I end up buying and having it sitting there and go bad. And then I feel horrible because I'm having to get rid of all of it. But that's another reason that I like to stock my freezer with broccoli and peas and things like that that can be frozen, because I know I can just throw those in there. But then if I put them in the fridge and we end up for some reason not cooking a meal that we had planned, then a lot of times that produce will end up going bad unless I meal prep it. And I see some of you guys have been telling me how much you meal prep, and I really admire that. I want to do that more often, like at the beginning of the week, try to meal prep at least my vegetables and things like that, so that way we will eat them a lot more and won't let them go bad.
We can sleep under the stars, under the stars. We can do what we like. We can do what we like, baby, while we're young, oh, baby, while we're young, oh, baby, while we're young. Let's make the most of this night. Come on, baby, take my hand. And we don't need to do the things we don't want to do.
Now the fridge is all clean, and I'm definitely going to have to go grocery shopping when we get back though, because we got rid of a good bit of stuff. Alright, now I'm going to clean down the rest of my kitchen, and I'm going to start here with the stove top. I just want to make sure that it's nice and clean. We did cook breakfast this morning, so I did have to wipe this down, and I'm just using the Method Heavy Duty Degreaser along with the stainless steel For Real. This is what I use on my stainless steel appliances. But for the heavy duty degreaser, I use this on top of my stovetop, and then I will take a wet sponge and kind of buff out any of the food that has dried on or any of that kind of thing. And I feel like this works so good. Before, I would try to just use a dry rag to clean it down, and that never worked. I would have to put way too much arm power into it. But with this method, I just spray the stuff on there, use my wet sponge, and then it comes right off, and then I wipe it up with a blue towel.
Like two magnets, we are drawn to each other. You just know how to push all my buttons. Moved out of town and I erased your number, but still I find myself calling in the middle of the night, and there is nothing I can do. I am madly drawn to you. I know you feel the same. You got my heartstrings tangled up. You got
Alright, now I have a few more dishes to hand wash. I'm just going to go ahead and do this really quick. These were some of the dishes that were in our fridge that had leftovers and things like that in there. So I'm going to wash them and dry them and put them up. And now I'm going to go around the kitchen and clean the rest of our stainless steel appliances with this Steel for Real.
You don't want to admit it. Whoa, we're perfectly opposite. Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start.
Now I'm going to wipe down our granite countertops, and I'm using the Method Daily Granite Cleaner. You guys hear me talk about this one all the time because I love it so much, and I do get questions sometimes from people saying, why do you have to tell us what you're using in every single cleaning video? And basically the reason I do that is because, one, if I don't say it, then I'm gonna have somebody ask me like, what were you using for that, or what were you using for this? And I feel like people watch cleaning videos mainly to get the motivation, but also to find out about the products that you're using, what works good for you, and any like cleaning hacks and things like that. So with these products that I'm using, I'm gonna share them just because if someone's new to my channel, then they may not know that I am obsessed with these cleaners. So that's why I'm sharing it in every single cleaning video basically, and I hope that that doesn't annoy you guys too much.
We're the only ones who can decide. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay.
Now I'm going to use another one of my holy grail cleaning products, which is the Method Wood for Good Cleaner, and this stuff smells so good. It leaves your countertops super shiny if you have wood countertops, but I also use this on any wood furniture throughout my house. I just love this stuff. And just so you guys know, most of the time when I'm cleaning my countertops and things like that, I usually do this at night because it's after we've cooked dinner and we usually make a huge mess. And so in the mornings, breakfast time is not usually as messy, and I don't have to do a full deep clean like I do in the evenings. So usually I do all this kind of stuff at night versus in the mornings. Now the last thing that I'm going to do over here in the kitchen area is just wipe down our breakfast table, and I'm just going to use the Mrs. Meyers multi-surface spray to wipe it down. Now I'm going to move on to the living room, and as you can see, Gracie June had been watching TV while I was cleaning in the kitchen, and I told her it was time to pause the TV and help me clean up her toys because she had brought a ton of toys down. So we're going to pick these up and take them upstairs and put them up in the playroom. Now because this week was Labor Day, they had Labor Day off, and then the teachers had a teacher work day on Tuesday, so they were going to have Monday and Tuesday off anyways. But then because of the hurricane, they ended up canceling school all week. So we ended up making it like a little vacation almost. We went and visited our family because they live further inland in Georgia. And so we went and stayed with them. We took the kids to this little park, and it had putt-putt, go-karts, arcades, and it had other things too, but that was all we did there because it was kind of expensive. But we also went to Target and got a deck of cards and the game Battleship, and taught them how to play War with the deck of cards, and then of course we taught them how to play Battleship, so that was a lot of fun. But if you guys have any fun like board games or card games that you like to play with your family, y'all let me know in the comments below. Now we're moving on to Gracie June's room, and I'm actually just going to help her make up her bed really quick and pick up toys in here as well, just to kind of tidy up a little bit. They didn't really need a deep cleaning in here, but we did need to pick up some of the toys. And then you're going to see in just a second, Kaysen was actually making up his bedroom at the same time. And I did want to take a second to say thank you to everyone for all the sweet comments on my last video. I was talking a little bit about chores and how it's been a struggle for us in the evenings, and for me to actually like reinforce it, and just because we have such a crazy schedule. And so many of you were just so sweet to me and just basically told me, you know, to do whatever works for us, and it's okay to help your kids pick up their toys, and it's something that moms do. And so after thinking about it and thinking about what my kids actually do to help out around the house, we may not necessarily like call them chores, but I feel like they are. Anytime we ask our kids to do something, they do it right away. Now, Gracie June sometimes might need a little bit of a push, but Kaysen basically does it right away. He doesn't make a fuss about it. And so I do feel like they are learning responsibility. They both clean up their own plates after dinner. Kaysen a lot of times will rinse plates off and put them in the dishwasher. They pick up their toys the majority of the time. Every now and then I will be lazy and won't tell them to do anything, and so I'm the one that ends up picking it up the next day if I'm cleaning. But for the majority of the time, they actually do a really good job about being responsible and just helping around the house. So I am going to cut myself a little bit of slack there, but I do want to try to get some sort of chore chart going for in the afternoons if I can figure it out and a way to make it work for us. Alright, so enough about that. I'm back in the living room and I'm picking up here, and you're going to get to see the bloopers at the end and what just happened there. It's so funny. I was cracking up when I was watching it back, but I will definitely put the bloopers at the end so that you can see that whole conversation. Now I'm going to move into our guest bathroom and go ahead and clean in here. I'm not going to clean the other two bathrooms, but I wanted to make sure that this one was cleaned so that way I didn't have to worry about it when we got back. For the mirror here, I'm using the Method Glass and Surface Cleaner. Sometimes I use e-cloths. It just kind of depends. On this day, I just happened to have that in my caddy, so I went with it. For the inside of my sink, I'm using the Method Disinfecting Bathroom Cleaner, and then on my countertops, I'm using that same granite cleaner I used earlier. On the inside of my toilet, I'm going to be using the Clorox wand, and so many of you said that you have switched to that too and that you will never use anything else on your toilets, and I totally agree. And then on the outside of my toilet, I'm using the Method antibacterial wipes.
We got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so old. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you. Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going, oh. You got me going, oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love.
We have brought all of our outdoor furniture inside, as you can see. Then here on the back porch, we've just kind of moved everything in. Those plants are so heavy right there, so I don't think we need to move that. Got all of our furniture out here. As you can see, the rain is already coming, but the hurricane should not hit for a few more days, so we will be evacuating. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do before we leave is go ahead and clean our floors. Now, I usually wouldn't have done this just because we were leaving to go out of town, but our floors were pretty dirty, and so we definitely needed to clean them. I just was in that mode and I was going, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get this done. So I'm vacuuming and mopping all the floors downstairs, and then I'm going to vacuum upstairs. I'm not going to touch our bathrooms, but other than that, all the floors in the house are getting cleaned today. Now, this is my Dyson V7 that I'm using here, and this is one of the older versions. They have lots of newer versions now, but I think this one is a great vacuum. I love it. It's so worth the money. And I actually have it saved in my Amazon favorites in the description box. And I also have lots of other products that I recommend that are also saved in my Amazon favorites in case you want to go check that out.
The first time that you stood me up, I wasn't ready. Yeah, never ready. Like a forbidden fruit, I'm still craving for. I'm still wanting more. Yeah, I know just what to do, but still I want all of you. Oh please, give my heart a break. It's more than I can take. First you say you love me and you promise you will change. Suddenly you're gone, always on the run, playing with my feelings and you do it just for fun. Just for fun. Are you ever sorry? Tell me what's your deal. Do you ever wonder how I really feel? Every time you turn your back, I wish I was done with that. Many times I try to start all over. Oh, please, give my heart a break. More than I can take. First you say you love me and you promise you will change. Suddenly
Now that all the vacuuming is done downstairs, I decided to go ahead and mop down here so I could let my vacuum charge on the charger before I head upstairs. It wasn't dead yet, but I just wanted to go ahead and do that. Now, I get lots of questions on what floor cleaner I use for my hardwood floors, and I'm just using the Pine Sol multi-surface cleaner, and I love this stuff. I love the way it smells after you're done, and the reason that I love this cedar mop is because on hardwood floors, you're not supposed to have sopping wet floors when you clean. So the reason I love this is because I can spin the water out of the mop head and get it to where it's not soaking wet, and it's perfect for wood floors. Another thing that I love about this mop is that I got 4 different mop heads, so I can wash one and put a new one on, and I don't have to wait. And then I don't ever use the same mop head for like the bathrooms as for the rest of the house. So if I am doing them in the same day, it definitely makes it easier to just go ahead and switch those heads out.
I'm walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way. Nothing can ruin my day. No matter what anyone does or say, I smile at fools. No, I don't care, cause I am on my way up, and I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop, it is my time. Cause I know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day. Yeah, I am on my way up, I won't slow down. Yeah, I am on my way up, I won't slow down. I'm strolling down the street with all of my favorite songs on repeat. I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way, and I don't care if you spill coffee on me or if the sky is gray or blue. No, I don't care, cause I am on my way up, and I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop, it is my time. I know what it's like to be broke, yeah. I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day.
Now the last thing that I'm going to do is vacuum upstairs, and I'm going to vacuum both the kids' rooms and the playroom.
Yeah, I am on my way up, I won't slow down. To be broken, and I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm just gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day. Yeah, I am on my way up, I won't slow down, cause I am on my way up, I won't slow down. I am on my way up, I won't slow down. I am on my way up, I won't slow down.
Alright, and now that the whole house was clean, we could go out of town, and I could feel a lot better about not having to worry about if neighbors ended up having to come over, my house being a mess, or having to worry about cleaning it up when we got back. And like I said, I'm so grateful that we just had minimal hurricane weather here. It was not bad at all, and I just can't even say how blessed we are. I hope you guys loved this video and that you got some extreme cleaning motivation. Y'all definitely let me know in the comments what you were doing while watching. If you're new, make sure to click the subscribe button before you leave so you don't miss any more of my videos. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as well. I know I say it all the time, but it seriously helps me out so much. Also, don't forget about going to drinkcircle.com/Darley and use my code Darley at checkout to get a water bottle plus 2 flavor cartridges for just $5. I hope you guys love it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
You set my world on fire.
Oh, come on here, please. Hang up. Will you just go back in there for a minute?
Are you filming?
Yes. What the heck are you doing?
I gotta go help Ian when you lower the pond levels.
What the heck are you doing?
I gotta go help us. We have to get in the pond.
What are you going to get in the pond?
We have to pry open these gates to let the pond level down. Amy, this kind of stuff, okay? You wouldn't understand.
It's over by the front door. What are you doing?
Well, fix pond level.
You done?
No. I put shorts up right now.
How was your trip to the pond?
It's good.
See
What we're trying to do
moccasins?
is we're trying to flood out all these flooded areas in these streets over here and all these yards out to the pond levels, and we've got to get the pond levels are getting up higher, so we've got to get them out. We're draining out to the ocean.
Yeah, like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, I don't.